Good morning, good day, Sacramento. Okay, I just have to say, we are here in Camino, but the first thing that you can, the first thing that you would probably say is, wow, how breathtaking. So guess what? We're at the extraordinary Camino Hotel. Yes, here on Carson Road. Look at this. This is just the hallway. This is when you first walk into this hotel. The chandeliers and then this beautiful space. Raven, this is the owner of the hotel. Oh my goodness. I know when we walked in, Dave and I, photog. Hi, Dave. The first thing we said was, wow. Literally, you did magnificent. Okay, so just tell me first this area, the colors, the firewood place. This is amazing. Tell me about the hotel.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a love project, that's for sure. Wow. It was built in 1888 by the Michigan Cal Lumber for the lumberjacks. And so I really wanted to embrace the character from the history and what makes Camino, which, you know, has a lot of history with the mill. So keeping all the wood characters, but then kind of bringing in a bit of a, I guess, some flair to make it just more of an experience when people stay here.
There's literally, your eyes go everywhere. The paintings, the colors, the fireplace, the pool table. The vibe is just amazing. Okay, so this is a bed and breakfast, correct?
It's just a hotel. I don't serve breakfast, but I do give full access to the kitchen for guests to use. And then there's the Camino store across the street and the Forester for people to eat at.
And the kitchen. Okay, so we're seeing it right now. It's all up to date, right?
It's been given a facelift, I would say, but not that's right. Like that. Not completely remodeled, right.
But okay. So let's check out some of the rooms because I think we saw one that was just stunning. Okay, so take me there. We're walking through the hallway, right?
Yes, down the hallway, which used to be two buildings that were separate, and this was in between the buildings.
Look at that! Wow.
This is the Art Deco room. So.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah, it's got kind of a sexy vibe. So it is one of our top sellers.
We have the chandelier. We have the big bed. This is really pretty. And then I know that even in the hallway, there's like a picturesque place for, you know, Instagram moments as well. There's like a little tiny swing. It's really cute. Okay, so let's selfie area.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
oh, this is so cute. This is so cute.
It's a nice place.
Was this your idea?
Yeah.
Okay, wow,
for guests to just create more memories. You know, especially brides and grooms, they love to be on the swing.
I have to be on the swing. Come on, we could sit. This is great. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, so for those who never been to Camino, they can definitely come here and stay, right?
All year round. There's so much to do in this area. It's so beautiful. There's wineries, restaurants, boutiques. You know, the ski hill's not too far. So all year round, there's so much to do. It's absolutely amazing. So I hope the hotel will be a part of people's experience when they're here. Make a weekend of it. Make a week of it.
Make a weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, so, say cheese. Almost kind of fell. Okay, so coming up around the 10 o'clock hour, we're going to check up the upstairs, right?
Amazing.
Okay, we're going to check out the upstairs, guys.
Yay.
Picturesque. Are you guys taking pictures?
Strike a pose.
Yeah.
Pose.
There you go.
And Sade, would actually, another little piece of this, like historically, this is where they used to house lumberjacks back in the day. So there's a lot of rich history and culture behind this.
Yeah. That's what Ashley's saying.
Hosted what?
Hosted lumberjacks back in the day, too.
Oh, yes, this used to be the housing for all the lumberjacks.
Okay, we'll get back to that next hour. How about that? All right.
Well, there's a beautiful small hotel that is not only cute, but has quite a bit of history as well.
Yeah, that history is so cool. Let's go back to Sade, who's taking a tour and learning more. And we left off by talking about the lumberjacks. Sade.
We did leave off on talking about the lumberjacks, but now we are upstairs in the sunroom. And guys, my Romeo, my Juliet. This is not a poetic book, but it says party at home, but you can party here. That was my cue to end this chapter. Hello, we're here. Good day, Sacramento. So we're checking out the extraordinary Camino Hotel. This is Raven. She's the owner, and we've been dying over how beautiful this hotel is. Honestly. So we're in the sunroom, guys. What is this room, technically?
This room is just a nice space for guests to come up and relax, grab an old book, read their own book, and embrace the light that comes in here.
So I have to ask, you're actually originally from Hawaii, right?
I'm originally from Canada, but I spent the last 11 years in Hawaii. Yeah.
Okay. So what brought you from Hawaii to here, to the little small town of Camino?
It's a little bit of a serendipitous love story, but I was on a road trip with my sister, and we were on Highway 1, and she's like, hey, there's this little place called Apple Hill. It has wineries. I was like, you said wineries, let's go. So we went off the beaten path, ran into the Camino Plaza Real area. We loved it. We ended up finding an Airbnb for the night, and went wine tasting, went to all the apple orchards, and just had a great time. And I ended up coming back here probably 4 or 5 times since then, just as a tourist. And every time I was here, I was like, hey, I'd love a little vacation rental or Airbnb here one day.
Okay, so let's tour some of these areas, because at first, I think the first room that you definitely have to check out when you do book a stay here is the Poetic Art Room. Oh my gosh. So describe this room to us.
This one's a lot of fun. It's typically the honeymoon suite because it's got the clawfoot tub, so it's got that little bit of a romantic vibe.
Oh yeah, the bathroom is the best.
Yeah,
the
thank
tub.
you.
Check that out. That is so cute. And they have a little makeup stand for
little
you as
makeup.
well.
Yeah, it's got some rooms for brides to get ready, and just to have your space and be comfortable. But that little bit of a romantic vibe and some interesting art on the walls.
Okay, so not only this room, right? Then we have another section, right?
So that section is the oldest part of the hotel. So back then they didn't have restrooms in the rooms; they were detached. But it's more of our family suite side of the building. So
look at that.
Yeah, there's a 3-bedroom suite and a 2-bedroom suite, and they have their own private bathroom. It's just detached. And the
cute.
the retro room's a lot of fun. A lot of kids love it with the bright colors and the little retro vibe. Decor.
And then I know that you're going to actually add another section for the hotel, right? A little wine bar? Or
Downstairs is a little commercial space. When you walk in, the door was closed today, but when you walk in, there is a commercial space. We're going to turn that into a little beer and wine lounge featuring all local beers and local wines from the area. A great place for people to relax who are part of the community and also for the guests.
Oh, that is so cool. Okay, so all the information is down at the bottom of your screen. This is the place to book, honestly, and I'm definitely going to ask my girlfriends to come out because this is just really, really cute. All right, I'll send it back to you guys.
This is awesome. Again, built, shut in 1888. Housing for the lumberjacks at the time. Really cool. All right.